Hello everyone, welcome back to Prisha Patter. The lesson. I had been called to substitute teach for a second grade class. One little girl was obviously not as financially well off as some of the other children in the class. Her clothes were not quite as current. She was not as clean as she could have been. But what drew me to her was her head. She had a bald spot from the front to the back of her head, about the width of an electric razor. A scar ran all the way down this bald spot. At recess, even though the air was chilly, I needed to get out into the fresh air as much as I felt the children needed it, so out we went. I stood under a tree, wrapped in my coat, and watched to be sure no one was doing anything to get hurt. The little girl stood close to me. I asked her about herself, her name, her age, her family, and then I asked her about the scar. She said she had to have an operation and that her cousin had had the same one. She said they had to have steel plates put inside their heads. We stood together for a while watching the other children play. After a couple of minutes, two other little girls with long, shiny hair and dressed in the latest little girl fashions came running up. As children tend to do, they started running around and around me, using me as a shield to keep one from catching the other. I asked them what they were playing. House, they said. One is the mommy and the other her little girl. She won't come in for supper. Can I play? My little friend asked. There was no response. Suddenly, the two little girls broke away and started running across the schoolyard, the wind tossing their hair. The memory of their prettiness and the wind in their hair will always be with me. Can I play? She called after them again. Then came one of those wonderful, bittersweet moments that happens quickly and is gone, but that makes all of life make sense. One of the little girls turned and called back, "Yes, you can play with us." As the child of poverty chased after the children of plenty, they seemed to merge as one. Just three little girls having a wonderful time racing with the wind, playing and laughing and enjoying life. I thought, that's as it should be. All of us playing and laughing, happy and carefree, not looking at what the other has on or which of us is ugly or pretty, scarred or unscarred, just enjoying each other and living together in harmony. See you next week.